Today we had a chance to have a catch up as a group on the land speed project.
Normally Lake Edna, the whole year is perfectly dry. There's no water in the lake. It's very, very abnormal for it to have water in the lake at all. As you've probably seen that photo that I sent through, we're down to about sort of 50 to 70 millimetres now out in the middle of the lake. So Clouds was optimistic. We should see 100 millimetres of evaporation in the next 4 weeks. So we may not actually end up being too far behind where we originally set our goals, Sean. So I think, we've got to keep sort of marching ahead.
So you don't think we need to consider a plan B or a different venue or anything like that at this stage?
I think we would talk about that, Shu, but if we got to November, for example, and hadn't been able to run or hadn't broken the record, for example, then we would possibly look at the future options. But I think up until that point, Lake Edna is still by far the best option for us.
Sounds like plan B might be more a timing thing as opposed to a venue change.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah, right.
Really around September and October is actually the windiest part of the year in that area. We just need to make sure we're ready to roll, when the lake does dry out, basically, so we're straight into it.
Nice. Okay, mate.
Okay. See you guys. Thank you.
Thanks, mate. We're in the starting blocks, but right now there's a delay, and all we can do is be prepared. And the 2 or 3 weeks we had here in Auckland testing it for Nulpai were huge, because when we start Southern Australia, we'll be able to push go very quickly. Clearly the weather has been the main factor here, but we also need the weather to play its part once we get there, because sweet spot's plus 25 knots. These fronts can come through and we might only get 1 or 2 hours, and we might only get half an hour where we've actually got the ultimate conditions to actually really have a crack at this record.